Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading's going to be looking at the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Foward, and this reading is for November 2020. So it's tapping a little bit more into the earth energies, if you like. But there are also universal energies on the table here, but we are drawing up a few more of the earth energies for this reading. So I've pre-shuffled your cards to get your energy into them, Aquarius. So we'll just do a final shuffle now of the Oracle of Visions to get some, to get the reading started, with perhaps some overriding energies. So there we are. So first of all we have number 32, and this talks about memories, thinking about the past, perhaps lessons learned from the past, concerning perhaps choices that were made. So you see there's the letter, the notes of paper with lots of writing on floating about, and opening up a locket that's got a lot of light shining out. And obviously, of course, within a locket we often put photos, don't we, of people from the past. So this is definitely about memories. We've got the doll down here as well, so maybe thinking about children or childhood memories perhaps. So let's see what else we can see. Alright, so here we have a new beginning, release from the past. So some form of a new beginning here. We have the doves of peace rising up here, and there's a gate. There's a gate that is slowly opening now, so I feel there's quite a strong connection here between the two cards, which is memories of the past, thinking about the past, ready for moving on to a new beginning. This is the general reading, Aquarius, so it won't have a meaning or resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some of you. So a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards, and the first card down is your energy or a situation, and then a challenge to this, steps you can take going forward to do with this, and if those steps are considered or taken, then this is a possible outcome. And here's a message from the universe for you, Aquarius. At the bottom of the pack we have the topsy-turvies, and this is about perspectives. We have our own viewpoints about things, don't we? Our own perspective on things, but so do others, and they may differ from ours, and it doesn't mean to say that ours is right and theirs is wrong, or vice versa. It's just different because of where we're sitting or the context of a situation. So differing perspectives. So at the heart of your reading we have Lace Moon's Daughter, and this is very similar to the Moon Energy card. So shedding light on something. So there's something in the shadows that has been in the shadows that's been unclear, but Laced Moon's Daughter comes forward to shed light on that, to light up the dark areas. So something is going to become more clear, or is becoming more clear to you, to some of you, Aquarius. Okay. And the challenge is make my answer. Now, as you can see on the picture, my answer is an elf, and he's looking to the past. He's focused on the past. He's not looking around him. He's very settled in what he's doing. However, there's lots of little, I don't know if you can see, there's lots of little faces, little eyes peeping out from the ivy. So, you know, what the message of this is about, being observant, being aware and mindful, and looking out for messages, nudges, if you like, puzzle pieces, you know, whatever you want to call it, but perhaps it may be synchronicities, but there's certain signs and symbols around that are wanting to catch your attention, but you are focused on what's gone, you're focused on the past. But there's certainly some signs and messages wanting to talk to you, to some of you Aquarius. So this is in the challenge position. So I feel that the challenge for you is going to be able to lift your vision and look around you, to stop looking at the past and dwelling on the past, and look to see what's the opportunities that are coming in for you now, ready for going forward. So this is the challenge for you at this time, at a time where light is being shed on something, on the shadow area, but the challenge is that you're very focused on the past. So even though light is being shed on something, something's being revealed, you perhaps, some of you are not going to notice it. So steps you can take. Well, we have the fairy godmother, and this is about unconditional giving and unconditional receiving. So I feel that this is the universe saying that this is something is being offered to you, and it's an opportunity for you. But you know, you've got to look for it. You've got to look for it, Aquarius. You've got to, you know, perhaps raise your sights a little bit and come away from dwelling on the past. And look to see what's happening around you, what are the opportunities coming in, you know, what is it light is being shed on now to make you more aware of. And this is coming from the universe. This is a gift coming in for you from the universe, and it's unconditional. There's no tags are tied to it. It's a golden opportunity, if you like, but you need to be able to see it. So what other steps can you take? Well, we have the soul shrinker here. Now, the soul shrinker, this is when people are, you know, people may use words to criticize, if you like, to hurt others, and it shrinks people's souls. It may be a way of talking that's a little bit careless. Not mindful, not being mindful about how somebody's going to receive what you're saying. So, you know, whatever this situation is, this could be took to one of two ways. So this could either be a message from the universe for yourself, Aquarius, or from the earth energies for yourself, to make you aware that just be mindful about how you say something. Be mindful about the phrases you use, the inclinations, if you like, because how you say it, you may not mean it to hurt somebody, but how it's received, it could. And I'm just drawn again to the card that was at the bottom, which was about the topsy-turvy, which is about different perspectives. So, you know, what you may see and understand and feel is the right thing, somebody else may not, but it doesn't mean to say that they're wrong, you see. So it's just being mindful of that, of the language that we use, that can shrink somebody else's soul. If this is not to do with yourself, Aquarius, then it's just being mindful that if somebody else says something that you disagree with, then that's just their perspective, and you know, rise above it, really. I need to rise above it, because you know, light is going to be shed on something, all right, and so whatever that is, people are going to have different opinions and views on it, whatever it is. It may be something very close to home. It may be something further away from you. It could also be something globally, you know, more of a global energy. But as I say, for some of you, it will be something closer to home. So it's just be mindful of the words that we use, Aquarius, because everybody other people have a different perspective. All right. But if that's not you, then just be mindful that somebody else's perspective, don't allow it to get through to your heart, if you like, because they're just speaking their truth. Now, if those two energies are considered, the fairy godmother and the soul shrinker, then a possible outcome is Luathus the wild. And this is when things are going to go forward very quickly in a certain area. Luathus the wild urges us to jump, to leap now, do it now. That's his energy. Do it now, leap now. And that sometimes that's the right thing to do, you know, just go for it. At other times, it's, you know, we need to just take a moment before we do act. Take a moment perhaps before we speak. Just take a moment to think about something before we speak or act. And so, but this energy is certainly going to be coming in. So just be mindful of that, Aquarius, that you're going to be urged to act quickly, or, you know, your reaction is going to act quickly, perhaps a reaction to something that is light's going to be shed on. And I feel it is connected to something to do with the past, memories of the past, something to do with the past. Somebody that was very special, I feel, precious. But getting ready now for a new beginning, getting ready to go and go through the gates. All right, and now what the universe would like to say to you is the singer of transfiguration. So this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. So this is yourself rising up anew. So whatever has had to burn away, whatever is had to be cleared, you are now going to rise up anew. A lot more powerful, very different to the transformation energy. So there's a transformation energy happening either within you or around you, or a combination of the both, Aquarius. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask for some more information concerning the soul shrinker. Could we have some more information about the soul shrinker, please? Some more information about the soul shrinker, please. Okay, so we have the loom, and this is about unconditional giving and receiving, and it's very similar energy to the fairy godmother, which was a step that you could take, being ready to give unconditionally and receive unconditionally. And this is a very similar energy, the loom, and it's pure and simple. Be ready to give unconditionally and receive unconditionally, and not question, if you like. And I think it does link in with the different perspectives that we heard, didn't we? So, you know, giving and receiving unconditionally just isn't just about things that are physical. It's about energy, and it could be about words as well, and meanings. So then we have the singer of connection, and this is about our connections with others. Connection within yourself, bringing your masculine and feminine energies together within yourself. It's about connecting with the universal energies as well, what's coming down for you, what's coming up from the earth energy. But this is also about connecting with others, firm connecting with others, and that makes you stronger. That makes you stronger, strong connections. So while all of this is happening, the sharing, the give and take, the connecting, we just have to be mindful of how we connect with others. And I think that's what that is saying. So that's come out twice. I'm just going to ask for some more information also about Luathus the wild. Luathus the wild. Why is Luathus the wild here in the outcome position? Okay, so let's have a look at Luathus the wild. So Loathos the Wild, which is, do you remember the urge to, is encouraging us to act so quickly, to take a leap of faith, to do something quick. Now, interestingly, Leighton the Sylph has got a very similar energy. But when Leighton the Sylph comes forward, she says, yes, things are speeding up, but take your time, think things through. Think through. It's a very active energy, Leighton the Sylph is. A very light, bright energy, almost like the ecstatic energy within the Fairy Oracle, which is about sheer ecstasy and joy. So it's on those lines, but it's about something coming in quickly or acting quickly. But her clear message is not too quickly. Take time to think things through first. And so that's the important message here. And himself. So this is a very powerful universal energy. Himself is a very paternalistic energy. So almost like a godlike type universal energy. And so, you know, there's something from the universe. There's something universal about this, these energies that are coming in for you. But himself does have everybody's best interests at heart. But it's a very important message. He brings power, autonomy and authority forward. So, you know, it's a very important message, I feel, that he's bringing forward now, that he wants to say. You will be tempted to act quickly, but you have got to decide, Aquarius, whether it's the right thing to do, or whether within that moment or that energy you need to step back and think through a little bit more carefully. Okay. All right, I'm just going to ask for some more information, please. 2 more cards, please, from the Sacred Traveller. 2 more cards, please, from the Sacred Traveller to round this reading up for Aquarius. 2 more cards, please. So first of all, we have great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. Okay, so very similar to Loathos the Wild and Leighton the Sylph, which is about fast energy, something fast coming in. And this is saying this is a great adventure you're on. Yes, take a risk, venture forward. But within that, I feel, you know, definitely the universe is saying, but do think before you leap. Do give things consideration as you're taking the risk and as you're going forward. And then lastly, we have Voyage of the Heart. Okay, love flows through you and to you. So this is something about love and to do with the heart. Okay, so is this reading saying then that something is going to make your heart sing? You're going to go forward anew, although you are thinking about somebody from the past, but something new is coming in and you're going to want to respond quickly. Now it's something meaningful for your heart, so it's either a romantic relationship coming in, or it's something that's meaningful for your heart, or this is something that a deepening of something, of a love that's already around you. But it's certainly a voyage of the heart. It's a process to do with what's meaningful for you, what's meaningful for your heart, what's important for your heart center. So you're on a great adventure. You want you to take a risk and venture forward. All right, remember it's a general reading, Aquarius, so it won't necessarily have meaning for everybody, but it certainly will for some. Good luck going forward. I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.